Hello, and welcome back to 2 Minutes on Books with Patrice. Well, I am excited about summer reading. I signed up with my local library to join them with their reading program this summer. I have been doing this ever since my kids were small, and we would have competitions, reading competitions. And so I have managed to keep up the summer reading program. So I have quite the stack, so it might just end up being a pile of possibilities because I don't know if I can get through all of these books. And I'm sure I'm going to have some carryovers from this month. So we'll see. But let's talk about what my pile looks like. So I'm definitely going to read The Souls of Black Folk by W.E.B. Du Bois. This is a buddy read with Lukash that has been scheduled, so we're definitely doing that one. I am trying to read everything by Mark Batterson. This is A Million Little Miracles. Mark Batterson is the lead pastor of National Community Church in Washington, D.C., and I just absolutely love his work. So I'll be reading that. Late Admissions, Confessions of a Black Conservative by Glenn C. Laurie. This has been on my list for a while, and so I'm going to try to get through that this summer. And I've been trying to read more poetry this year, so I am going to read Langston Hughes, Blues in Stereo, Black Oak, and this is Odes Celebrating Powerful Black Men by Harold Green III. Black Sister, Poetry by Black American Women, 1746 to 1980, edited with an introduction by Earlene Stetson. Then I have a graphic novel about the friendship and feud between Frederick Douglass and Ida B. Wells. This was sent to me by Peg over at the History Show. And I'm going to try to get to my two books that I bought Indie Bookstore Day, Let Us March On, and James Baldwin's Jimmy's Blues and Other Poems. Peg also sent me a couple of novels, one of which is The New Internationals by David Wright Foladay. So I look forward to reading more fiction this summer. And I'm going to get back into my presidential biographies. The next on my list, and I'm not reading them in order, like Heidi over at, what is Heidi's channel? That Reading Life. She's doing presidential biographies in order, but I'm not. So after I read Truman biography, I became really interested in Eisenhower. So I said, well, let me just go ahead and read Eisenhower. And this is a chunkster, about 500, a little over 500 pages. So I'm definitely going to at least start that. And with Pete Rose being in the news lately, they're considering him for the Hall of Fame. He passed on a few years ago, but this is a book on his life that I've heard nothing but great things. So, Charlie Hustle, The Rise and Fall of Pete Rose and the Last Glory Days of Baseball by Keith O'Brien. I'm also interested in Keith O'Brien's book, Fly Girls. So I will read that at some point as well. That's Charlie Hustle. So that's my pile of possibilities, or at least I'm going to try to read as many as I can. So are you excited about anything for the summer, for your summer reading? Do you have a summer reading program that you get involved with your local library? Tell me below. I'll be interested in finding out. Thanks for watching. Until next time.